Hail to my brothers and sisters out there. Today we're going to talk about the importance of no contact from a few different angles. I really appreciate you guys. Please remember to hit that like button, share out the link for me. I am here because I went through a traumatic experience for a few years, and I want to educate other people, and I also want to be there for you guys who have been through this. We all had different journeys. Thankfully, I didn't have a kid with my narc, but today we're going to talk about the importance of no contact. For those of you with children with your narcissist, or those of you who have narcissistic parents or any type of relatives, please let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to shoot you my email because I want to hear these stories and I want to interview people that have been through this. I want to educate myself further on cluster B personality disorders, narcissism, sociopaths, because I want to know more and I want to be able to help more. And I really appreciate you guys sharing out the link and hitting that like button. No contact. Oh, well, a lot of these earlier videos I imagine are going to be things that come from my experience, because that's what I know. And they're going to deal with my narcissist. So last week I got involved with someone else. I got into another relationship with someone who's very positive, just completely different than anybody I'd ever been with. I changed my status on Facebook that very day. One of my narcissist flying monkeys put out a video. It was a video clip on his channel of my narcissist and myself. And then my narcissist went on a troll's channel, this terrible low-class dude, this guy that's hated me for years because I stood up to his buddies years ago, and they've never forgiven me for it. Another fearful, toxic individual. Toxic people hate the strength in others. They try and mirror the strength in others, and they try and destroy you. Remember, your haters hate to see you rise. They love to see you fall. And so she's met up. I did a video about your narcissist being your trash collector. And that's because your narcissist will go during the devaluation stage if they cannot get to you directly. And normally they can't, or they're not trying to, because they block you to suffocate you, to gauge how long they can suffocate you from their attention after putting you through the love bomb stage, after the dopamine, send you into adrenaline, send you into fear. Narcissists control people through fear and anxiety, manipulation, fear and anxiety. That's how they live. And then they seek out your enemies during that time to try and get you from a third party. They want to keep you triggered. Your narcissist wants to keep you triggered. They want to keep you in fear. They want to keep you in anxiety. That is the whole point of them ghosting you. That's why they do that, so that they can come back later and get you to accept breadcrumbs so they can get back into your life, love bomb you again, and then set about devaluing you again. Anyway, so my narcissist tried to have a third party send me a link to get me on a live stream with her, because I've blocked her on everything. Do not talk to my narcissist. And then just last night did it again. The way that my narcissist is going to operate is this. She now realizes that all of her flying monkeys, or the other people in this community, there's one in particular that is very fake, goes around to all these different channels, retweets different channels. She's managed to weasel her way onto a few crews with her fake face, but she's also got cluster personality disorder, cluster B personality disorder, and she co-signs with everything the narcissist does. But she realized once that other narcissist had her on, that I blocked everybody. I blocked her. I blocked the people that were on that live stream. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they do. I don't care how long I've known them. I don't care if I've been fans. I don't care if we've live streamed. I don't give a shit who they are. They gone. They blocked. They out. Once my narcissist realized that, now she is going around to anybody that she still talks to that we still have in common, getting on those live streams, because she understands that I'm going to block them. This is an attention grab. It's a way for her to say that she is a victim of something, and it is a way for her to try and isolate me by isolating others. Remember, narcissists work out of fear and anxiety. So if she can spread misery amongst any one of her friends, narcissists don't really have friends, but any of her things, then she will do that to reinforce her narrative. It's like building an army of trolls. The same way that a narcissist will do this socially, or in public, or on their Facebook, or however it is. They play the victim, and they try and bring people in to help reinforce their false narrative. So, no contact. No contact's very important for a few reasons. One, that narcissist is demonic. They work in dark forces. I've heard it said by Christians, and I think it's a great saying. I'm going to continue to use it, that the narcissist has a contract with the devil. And when the narcissist is destroying other people, they're fulfilling that contract with the devil or the dark entities that exist within them, because the narcissists are demonic. They live through fear, manipulation, and destruction of others. Therefore, they have attracted dark forces. And these forces have always existed in them because of unresolved issues that they have never faced. They do not take accountability for their actions. They displace responsibility. Everything else is everybody else's fault. Anything within them, anything bad they do is somebody else's fault. It's never their fault. So they have, through those actions, attracted or manifested or attracted dark entities within them. Those dark entities seek out other people to destroy. The narcissist narcissists look for supply. They live off of other people. They live off them to create anxiety. And that fulfills the contract within them, the contract they made with the devil or these dark entities, to destroy the light within you. Narcissists will also go after the strongest people that they can, people that they emulate, people that they want to emulate, people they want to draw strength from, people they want to get their supplies from are usually stronger people. And they will love bomb them for a certain amount of time. For primary supplies, they will love bomb them more than anybody else to keep them trapped, usually for around 2 months. 2 to 3 months, from what I understand. They will put on that fake face. They will act like they're the perfect partner. They will do whatever their partner needs. They will go through the trying to hold them in. And once that self-sacrificing, empathetic, compassionate, giving person has completely given themselves over, they will give anything to that narcissist. Then the narcissist will flip the script. That's when the ghosting starts. That's when the face comes off. That's when their eyes glaze over and the sociopath comes out. That's when they begin to say things that don't make sense, act in ways that don't make sense, that are a complete contradiction to what they have said to you, the love that they supposedly had for you. And they do this along with ghosting to destabilize you and keep you in a critical fight or flight, full of anxiety and fear mode. And then they'll go off and they'll play with other people, their secondary supplies. That's what they do. No contact for you is different. No contact for them. No contact for you is reclaiming your soul. No contact for you is denying all of the anxieties and fears that have been built in you or exasperated in you from unresolved issues that you didn't even know were there. Remember, the narcissist is demonic. They're full of dark entities. They manipulate. They look at a person, they find the crack in the armor, they find the unresolved issue, they find anything that they can to attach themselves, that they can exasperate or attach themselves in their mind. Have you ever noticed that your narcissist will make certain occasions, special occasions, with a terrible memory, depending on who they're devaluing and who they're love bombing? Birthdays, holidays, like Valentine's Day, Christmas, New Year's. They will use these holidays, these events that are already something that's cemented in your mind, to trigger memories and keep you locked in an emotional state, in a hyper emotional state, so that when these things come around, you will think of them. My narcissist, I brought her onto YouTube. I helped her to build her channel. So one of the things that she tries to do to trigger me is to go after something that I do all the time, YouTube, which is why she's running around on YouTube right now. That's why I'm no contact with me. Anybody she streams with, if you co-sign, if anybody in your life, y'all, doesn't matter if it's a friend, doesn't matter how long you've known them, doesn't matter what advantage or disadvantage, whatever it is that they mean to in your life, and I'm sorry to say this, but it's true. It could be family, could be girlfriends, could be whatever. If they continue to associate themselves with a nasty, demonic, manipulative, dark, evil person, liar, cheater, in my case, someone who several times has tried to get me to kill myself, if they decide to associate with that person, you should no choice but to assume that they agree, co-sign, they are absolutely fine with what that narcissist did to you. Sometimes it may be ignorant. They may be ignorant to the situation. They might not even care about the situation, which is even worse. Like, how do you not care about somebody who tried to get somebody else to kill themselves? Like, that's like inhuman to me. But it doesn't matter what the level of association is. You need to assume that they agree with it. They agree with that. They agree with what's going on. They're fine with somebody trying to being lying and manipulative and cheating and stealing and all the evil and trying to get you to destroy yourself. They agree with that. You have to assume that. No choice. Cut them out. Cut them all out. Cut them out like cancer. They're infected cells. They got to go. You got to radiate it, get it out of there. The whole point of the narcissist ghosting you is to keep you in a state of anxiety so that they can try and come back and reattach with the damage that they have caused in you. The reason that you go no contact as well is not only for your mental health. It's not only to help heal yourself. It's not only to cut off that demonic connection that you have, but trust and believe it's killing that narc. Right now, my narcissist is like jerking herself off. She is absolutely loving the fact that she is causing misery in other people. She thinks that she's causing misery in me. What she fails to realize, and what your narcissist will fail to realize, as they're getting off on the simplistic, momentary attention that they're getting as you get rid of people in your life, is that moment will pass. That moment will pass, and you're doing that because you're strong. You're strong. You're not having it anymore. You're gathering your strength together. You're not having it anymore. And once that momentary rush that narcissist is getting from what they feel is a destructive attention, that supply that they're getting from you, once that period's over, they are going to be living in hell. Remember, your narcissist needs you a hell of a lot more than you need them. Why do you think they keep coming back? Why do you think that they keep trying to bother you? They keep trying to trigger you. They need you more than you need them. Absolutely. Because once they stop destroying somebody else, the devil comes after them. They know that. The demons in them, they need something to eat. If those demons don't have somebody else's soul to devour, it's going to start eating them. Narcissists are ugly, nasty people. Do not take responsibility for their actions. Do not care what they do. Do not care how they hurt others. As a matter of fact, that's how they live. That's how they continue on. So don't be worried. Like, let that narcissist keep talking shit. Let them keep gathering up the trash. And it's a shame, really, because if they end up getting into a situation, and they'll do this, they will absolutely do this. They live through pain. They love creating misery. So they may encounter someone who is a good person, who doesn't know the situation, know what's going on, understand what that person is about, and wave themselves around so that you'll cut those people out too. And that's a shame. Maybe later on down the road, when they figured out who that person is and they come to you and say, yo, Steve or so-and-so, I didn't know, maybe you can reassociate, but only if they have nothing to do with that narcissist. When you go no contact, all right, when you literally ghost them, you are causing a narcissistic injury. Long-lasting, they cannot stand it, narcissistic injury. The reason that you are ghosted and the reason that they keep trying to mess with you through third parties is because they need you. They need that revolving door. They need to keep you trapped. And if you refuse to stay trapped, if you grow beyond, because you've always been stronger, narcissists attach themselves to stronger people. If you have always been stronger, they don't want to see you rise. Your haters love to see you fall. They hate to see you rise. So my suggestion, my friends, my brothers and sisters out there who have been through this, absolutely, positively, unemotionally, no contact. Keep it logical. Keep your reason in check. Know your worth. Set your boundaries. Keep control of your emotions. Your emotions were used and manipulated by that narcissist to keep you under control. So you keep yourself in control. Own your actions and what you've done. Own your actions. That's a really important part. Understand, no matter how much you were manipulated, there were times, absolutely, where you made the choice to stay in that abusive situation. You made the choice to give in to that damage within you, those demons within you that love the demons in her or him. You have to own that. Be disgusted by it. Be disgusted by your actions and what you allowed. And change it. Make the difference. Be the difference. Know your worth and continue on. Trust, as much as it may hurt, as much as you may ever want to be. I know, because I've been through it. As much as it may hurt and you may want for some fucking reason to go back to that demonic, awful garbage. Staying no contact will hurt them a lot more in the long run than it will ever cause you discomfort or pain. They can't live without their supply. They live feeding off of others. You are a shining bright light. You have the potential to be anything you want in life. You have always been stronger than that narcissist, more talented, have more ability, compassionate, kind. You have always been the better person, which is why that demon tried to destroy you. So cut him out. Cut out anybody around him. Stay no contact. That is the best way to be. And no matter how much discomfort it causes you in the moment, understand. No matter how much joy they momentarily, because it's all about the moments with these people. It's all about the hour and the mood that they're in. That will pass. You will get stronger. They will fall deeper into hell. They're evil. They have no center. So my brothers and sisters, please stay no contact, know your worth, set your boundaries, understand you have always been better. My love to y'all. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and suffer no narcs.